Somebody can say something about you and you not be fazed at all. You have arrived to a place like no other.
Hello, Internet family. Once again, it's your Internet pastor, Pastor Jason, and I'm coming to you from Greater Life Church. Once again, I'm overjoyed, if I could say it like that, for being able to share with you on today. I truly believe that not only is this the day that the Lord has made, but I truly believe that I am called to be a blessing. And this is one of the many ways that God uses me to be a blessing. So I hope that you're blessed. I want to talk to you about experience with God, if I can put it like that. Whenever you have experience with God, it produces something. One of the many things it produces, and one of the greatest things it produces, is faith. But there's something else I'd like to just touch on, and that is trust. When you have experiences with God, it builds your trust in God. When you can go through something and God can bring you out of it, you have learned something about God, and that is this, that God not only can be trusted, but that God is a provider. He knows how to bring us out of anything. He knows how to deliver us from everything. As a matter of fact, the scripture says there's nothing too hard for God. Another verse says all things are possible with God. Your experiences mean something. Never look down on what you've gone through. Never close your eyes to what God has brought you out of. Never allow anybody else to discredit your experiences. Your experiences will be used by God to produce a greater you. That's right, a greater you. So trust God. And when God says trust him, according to Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him. He gives a command to trust him because he can be trusted. But not only that, your experiences throughout life teach you that you can trust him. He's watched over us through some amazing things. He's brought us out of some great challenges. He's brought us out of some dangerous things. He's watched over us through dangers seen and unseen. That's right. But not only has he blessed us, he's watched over our families. He's brought our family members out of some things. He's delivered them from some things that could have destroyed them. And when he does this, sometimes he sends a person like myself to just remind everybody that you didn't get out of it on your own, and that he had been thinking about you before you had ever thought about him. He's been watching over you before you ever came into a relationship with him. Before you even knew the words of prayer, God has been a good God to you. That's right. He's been not only a good God, an amazing God. He's been a strength for you in your weak moments. He's been power for you. He's been joy for you in your sad times. That's right. Even before you gave your life to Jesus Christ, that's right, God has been good to you. There were some things set up by the devil that were meant to destroy your life, but God wouldn't let it be so. And I am glad about it. I hope you are too. So I just wanted to stop by your internet. I wanted to stop by and share with you that you can be encouraged in this. Your experiences have taught you a lesson. They have taught you how to trust God more. They've taught you how to lean on him more, depend on him more, rely on him more. If I could give you one reference of scripture, I would give you David. David's ability to beat Goliath started from the fact that he had experiences with God. God had brought him through a lion and through a bear. So when he saw Goliath, he wasn't scared of Goliath because he knew that the same God that brought him through the lion and the bear experience would bring him through this giant experience. That's right. Some of you have had lion, bear experiences, and now you're faced with a mountainous problem or a giant of a problem, and you think that God doesn't hear you. Well, let me just share this with you. If he brought you out of that, He'll bring you out of this. That's the whole reason the three Hebrew boys are not scared in Daniel chapter 3. That's the whole reason Daniel is not scared in Daniel chapter 6. The three Hebrew boys are threatened with being thrown in the fiery furnace. Daniel is being threatened with being thrown in the lion's den. But in both encounters, you never see them fuss, complain, argue, or try to defend themselves. They believe that God has their back because they have experience with God. They've watched God bring them out of their homeland and cover them while Nebuchadnezzar took them bondage in Babylon. And so they know that if God could watch over them through that, he'll watch over them through this. I don't care what you're facing. I don't care what's coming your way. God has your back. And you can remember this by the things he's brought you out of. Be encouraged, family, and know that you can trust God. You can trust him with your life. You can trust him with your family. You can trust him with everything. Once again, my name is Pastor Jason Miller. I pastor Greater Life Church here in Trenton, New Jersey. We are located at 191 Humboldt Street. Our hours of service are Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Bible study is at 7 p.m. on Thursday evenings. We also have a biblical studies school called Greater Life Academy. We gather on Mondays at 6:30. You are invited to experience worship with us at any one of these services. I also would ask you to do me a favor. Go to our YouTube channel. It is youtube.com, Pastor J609. Log in, subscribe, share, listen, be blessed. I believe there's something on our channel that will bless your life. And there's something that will bless someone you love's life as well. Share it with somebody. And remember this, I am praying for you. I pray for my internet family often. I pray for you like I pray for my own family. I hope you're praying for me. And I hope to see you next time. God bless you.